Let's go watch it in 2D. No, let's go watch it in 3D. But if we watch it in 3D, then is it worth the cost?
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett. I'm a mission specialist.
Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less?
He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
This island was the research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Adolf, and today I'm by myself, and I'm reviewing Jurassic World Rebirth. As per usual, I'll talk about the 3D aspect first. I didn't hate the 3D in this movie. I just thought it was very disappointing. It should be better. You would think with dinosaurs, you would have different dinosaurs popping out of the screen, and the depth that was really there, and this movie doesn't really give you that. There's only one pop-out scene that I remember, and for the most part, the depth is there, but it just isn't that much going on. There's some layering, of course. You know, where there's some moments. There's definitely good moments of 3D here. I just thought it was not enough. There's one scene specifically in the waterfall that had really nice depth. And this scene is in the trailers, and you get a nice sense of scale and the height because of this. And the 3D really benefits this scene. I still kind of think the depth should have been more, but still, it helped. It was nice. There was some, scenes with some small environments that really made you feel very claustrophobic. A scene with the convenience store or underground corridor. This is like in the last act. And the 3D really gives you a sense of place and gets you a good sense of how small this area is. And it actually really benefited what was happening on screen. There's some jungle shots where the jungle is really kind of nice in 3D, where you get to get a sense of where you are. You actually get to kind of be in the place with the actors. It's kind of like one of those documentaries. But it's still not as strong as I would have wanted it to be. And it's mostly flat. And there's some ghosting problems. And the last act mostly is really dark and muddy. And 3D makes that last act even worse. Because 3D makes things a little bit darker. And the potential is there, but it just doesn't realize that potential. There's like one scene with these gigantic, I think they're like titanosaurs or something, I don't know. And they're kind of like giant, supersized brachiosaurs or whatever. And these dinosaurs, they have these big whip tails, and those tails should be popping out of the screen. They don't. Those tails should be out there and, jumping out of the aspect ratio. It doesn't. And it just, come on. What are you doing here? And it's just mediocre. And it should have been better. It should have been better. It should have been excellent. I feel like the 3D was very weak in Jurassic World Rebirth. And my final score is a 6 out of 10 for the 3D aspect. Now, going to the movie itself. Here we go again, another Jurassic movie. They found yet another island full of dinosaurs that are deadly and crazy. And another group of people are going into this dinosaur territory for another asinine set of reasons. It's just grating at this point. This formula has been tried and tried and done, and now it's to the 7th movie. And it's just like, okay, I've seen this kind of before. I know what to expect. And I was kind of surprised by some of the story aspects. Because, just be honest, the first hour of this movie was boring. was slow, and it had a bunch of characters, too many characters, that I don't care about, I don't know about, and ultimately it doesn't matter because guess what? They're there to become dino snacks. They're there to be eaten, to be killed, to have some steaks. But honestly, you know what characters are not going to die. You know what characters are not going to die. I knew that. I guess I assumed correctly. And I think most people watching this movie will assume correctly as well. And that's a big problem. Because, yes, if people are dying, horrible, awful. Look at this. People can die. Stakes. But if you know who they're going to die and why they're going to die, it's not really that much excitement, is there? Because you imagine that, okay, cool, not anyone can die. Only certain people can die. People that I don't know anything about, yeah, they're going to die. And it's like, okay, whatever. It's predictable. It's generic. You've seen this story before. In fact, that's a big thing in this movie. Because this story is recycled. I think it's from the second one, where apparently the blood of the dinosaurs can help cure cancer or something. And this movie, I feel like they repeated a storyline. And, of course, the dinosaurs you need to get the blood from, they're the worst dinosaurs. They're the biggest dinosaurs. They're the most dangerous ones. So, if you get that blood, you need it. And you need to keep it cool. It has to be from a live specimen. You can't kill it. So, all these caveats. And once they get the blood, they can make cures for cancer and make trillions of dollars in money. And the movie has like this anti-greed kind of morale to it. And it's like, it's rich. It's so rich coming from them. Coming from literally the 7th movie in $1 billion film franchise. Come on. Seriously? You're going to talk about greed, which I'm not against. I'm not in favor of greed or anything, but come on. So, you have another angle here, which I thought would actually be interesting, but how they actually handle it is not that interesting. Mutant dinosaurs. And I was thinking, oh, cool, it's going to have some remixes here and some different stuff I've never seen before. And there's some of that. But for the most part, they just kind of don't really make a big deal out of it. Honestly, with the whole blood aspect, that could have been a good hook. Oh, these are not regular dinosaurs. These are evolved mutant dinosaurs. Okay, that's totally legitimate. They completely did not use that idea. They just completely scrapped it. And it's like, it has to be the dangerous large ones. It's like, come on. And alright, so what kind of mutant dinosaurs do you get here? Basically 2 different kinds of dinosaurs. There's one big bad boss dinosaur that's like the Super T-Rex. And this one has 4 arms instead of 2. And the head, it looks like a cancerous tumor. And it's big. Sometimes. And there are some other little dinosaurs, like, there's like a velociraptor that flies, which is like, now are you trying to make the most deadly thing in the world? I was kind of expecting there to be more variety in dinosaurs, and we really don't get that. So it's like, okay, sure, mutant dinosaurs, I'm game. What do you do with this? Not much. So the characters are here to try to get the blood of these animals, because, you know, they could use that blood to cure cancer or some shit. And it's like, okay, whatever, movie. Whatever. This is dumb. This is stupid. And it's just aggravating as well. Because some characters die, which, okay, I expected as much. And some don't die, and it's like, really? They should have died. It's kind of, come on. They're wearing plot armor to make sure that they were going to survive. But a lot of them are just like, come on. I was kind of upset, too, how many people just like, oh my god, there's a giant dinosaur coming to kill me and eat me. Let's stare at it. And stand 100% still. Stupid. Just stupid. Run. Hide. Try to get some weapons. Oh, weapons? Oh, just like that. They got taken away. They got misplaced. They have no weapons. Like, come on, movie. I'm not this dumb. It's just frustrating to watch this, to know what's going to happen, to get a happy ending that doesn't feel earned. It's just too cute by half. I can only suspend my disbelief for so long. It's just annoying and frustrated me more than anything. The first half is boring. The first half is slow. The second half has the action. The last act was entertaining, but it's just dumb. And it's just doesn't work. This formula is the same formula we've gotten, and I'm not that into it anymore. I even defended the Jurassic World movies. Chris Pratt, as much as I don't like him as a person politically, I disagree with him. I like him as an actor. And I thought he was able to hold those movies together. And without Chris Pratt, And if you're wondering, oh, did this connect well to the previous Jurassic World movies? No. I mean, they kind of reference some things, but it's like, come on. Really? So, it's just like, okay, you're going to make a sequel, but it's not really connected to the other movies. But then it is connected because they name drop. They have nostalgia bait. And it's just like, oh, remember when this happened? It's like, come on, movie, you're better than this. This is just crap. And it's just a slog the first hour. And it's just not as good as it should have been. And at the end of the day, I have 75 million unanswered questions. It looks like 75 million years ago is when dinosaurs were around. I had a headache after this movie ended. Not because of the movie causing it. Well, okay, indirectly. My eyes were so rolled back. I rolled my eyes so many times, I gave myself a headache. Because it was just like, oh, movie, come on. That's so dumb. And it just got me really aggravated and frustrated, and it's just not fun anymore. I'm just seeing through this formula, and it's just whatever. Movie had a title screen at the end where it says, interest in dinosaurs has been waning. You know what's been waning? My interest in this film franchise. It just, come on now. I don't hate this movie. Don't think my tone is, I hate this movie, this is the worst movie of all time. I actually think this might be the worst Jurassic movie of all time, which is saying a lot. I think it's just not good. It's just existing, treading water, and it's alright. Alright. Not great, not good, not terrible, not horrible. It's alright. Enough that I had some entertainment. You get what you expect. You expect and want dinosaurs going after humans. And that's what the formula is, what the formula delivers. And it's just becoming stale. So at the end of the day, I give this movie a final score of a 5 out of 10. That's it for me. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Before this podcast wraps up, I want to thank my super VIP patrons. Thank you, Alex Folk, Gravity Head Zero, and MK Ultra. So I got one quick thing to talk about. We have a merch store. Woohoo! We got t-shirts, we got tote bags, we got magnets, we got stickers, we got a little bit of everything. Woohoo! At this merch store, 3dr2d.com/store, you'll find many original designs and affordable prices. That website again is 3dr2d.com/store. Woohoo! You can find 3D or 2D on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, and more. Just look for 3D or 2D. Thank you for either watching or listening to this podcast. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.